Well, it's video number 2 in the PhotoPills series, and I'm still terrified of all the noises and crashes in the opening intro. Hey, it's Tim Newman with Softlight Studios. Still really don't know what day it is, but I do know that we are on to video number 2 in the PhotoPills Tutorial Series. In this video, as promised, we are going to take you through and show you setting up widgets for the PhotoPills application. Widgets in PhotoPills need to be set up on both iOS and Android devices, and we will have a video for each of those. So either you iOS users or you Android users can watch the appropriate video and know that you will be all set up to use PhotoPills to its maximum possible benefit. This video that you are watching here is the iOS widget setup. If you have an Android device, you want to make sure you go to the Android widget setup video so that your device is appropriately set up. Okay, so first of all, we assume that you have the PhotoPills app installed on your phone, ready to go. So I can look over here on my phone. I can go down to the photo field group that I put together, and I can see that indeed I do have the PhotoPills app ready and running here. Got it downloaded successfully from the App Store. In order to make sure that we have widgets enabled, I want to show you the steps that you need to go through to do that. So here on the phone, left, right, up, down, you want to make sure that you get into the Messages Center on the iPhone. And that's as simple as dragging from the top and bringing the Message Center down into view. Once you're in the Message Center, you want to drag to the right and open up the widget editor. Now, at the bottom of the widget editor is an edit button here that allows you to control which widgets on your phone you wish to have active. And we can see right now, as we scroll through the active list, that I don't see any PhotoPills widgets up here in the area where all the red labeled active widgets are. If I scroll down through the bottom here, eventually you'll see, in alphabetical order, I get to the PhotoPills widgets. There are 3 on the iPhone that we want to make sure that we enable. One is the PhotoPills widget itself. The second one is the PhotoPills Night widget. And the last one is the PhotoPills Plans widget. Now you'll notice as I click on that green plus mark, that widget removes itself from the list. And you'll now notice if you scroll up to the top, back to all of our red widgets, you can see that the 3 new PhotoPills widgets are now displayed there on the bottom. By the way, over here on the right-hand side of the phone, you will notice that there are little icons over there that look like 3 gray lines. You can take these widgets and you can decide which order you want them to be. So I could take this widget over here and say, I'd like to be number 1, and I'd like this widget to be number 2, and this widget to be number 3. Those widgets will now be at the top of our widget list when we come in here to the iPhone and take a look at them. When we're all done with this, up here in the upper right hand corner, you want to click on the Done button, and those widgets will now be displayed at the top of your list because that's the order that we put them in. Let's talk real quickly about what these widgets are. This widget up here in the top in this list, the actual PhotoPills widget, why don't we go ahead and bring back up the phone so we can take that. Wonderful, thank you. Is the core widget for the app that shows us what time sunset is today, what time sunrise in the morning is, plus some additional information that you can see here. I can open this widget up and show even more. Now, this widget works relative to the time you're looking at it. So if we were looking at this widget and it was before sunrise, the first thing we see listed up here would be today's sunrise and then today's sunset. You can also see when it expects golden hour to be and how long that it expects golden hour to be, both in the morning and in the evening. You can see when blue hour is going to be, and you can see when astronomical twilight is occurring. Plus, you've got moon rises and moon sets for the day and where we're at in the lunar cycle. We're at about 50%, which is pretty cool. Then our next widget down here is the PhotoPills Night app. And basically in the Night app, what we're seeing right now is when galactic center visibility will happen. And that's when the Milky Way's galactic center is going to be most visible over the southern horizon. So we'd expect that to happen tomorrow morning between 1:41 a.m. and 5:22 a.m. Pretty cool information. And last but not least, though it's a little bit sparse here at the moment, is PhotoPills plans. These are plans that we have made and saved in the My Stuff panel, things that we have scheduled and coming up in the future. The really cool thing about these PhotoPills widgets is that they are parts of the application that work without having to have internet connectivity. So the information that you see in these PhotoPills widgets will work when you're way out in the field, for example, standing in the middle of frozen Lake Abraham in Banff National Park, and you want to be able to look this stuff up and see what's happening out there. All right, folks, that's setting up PhotoPills widgets on an iOS device. Hope you have found this tutorial video helpful. Let us know what you think of this. We're always open to comments. If you go look in the descriptions below this video, you will see links to the next video in the series. Hopefully we'll meet you out there and teach you some more stuff about PhotoPills. Thanks again for tuning in, and remember, as we always say, learning equals skills, practice equals mastery. We'll see you out there.